talk about, what we talk about on Tuesdays. Through our lens, what we see, we say. We talk about what we talk about on Tuesdays. Woo!
So what we talking about today, girl?
Well, I don't know. Jacob, what we talking about today?
So this week's question is going to be, does the truth really set you free?
Oh. Well, when we find that out, we're going to try this drink first.
Okay.
What's today's drink?
Today's drink is ĺⴜ
And where did you find that ĺⴜ
at Sheridan's Fruit Stand.
So I think it's super important people know why you brought specifically that one
Particular
drink.
Okay, one, because I like to try things anew, and when I have not tried it or seen it, I try it. Now, I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I'm not a wine person, but I do like my Moscatos. Okay? And I tell you, I never had a Moscato in a can.
That's pretty, too. I love the color.
Yeah, they had the one that was pink, and I really wanted to get a pink, but it was a rose and not a Moscato, so.
Oh.
No, but there's really a better reason why you brought that. I truly believe there's a good reason.
There's a good reason? Okay, so I'm a mermaid floating in the sea of wisdom to help you.
Oh, you ain't gonna do it all? You ain't gonna do it on the recording?
What?
Let people know why you have to go buy that.
Oh, because I have my beautiful, handsome nephew. So I had me a perfect drink, and I made sure it was in the freezer. So nobody can, because we usually forget to bring ice. So I wanted it to be nice and cold, and you really don't pour wine over ice. So he put it in there, and then we leave. And he left it. So, of course, we came here late because he left it, and I had to go to the store to get something else. Now, I have my own wine cabinet at home of all the wines that I do drink. And Mr. Man, I'm not going to mention Eli's name, Mr. Man left it in the freezer. If you want to know his name, I'll tell you Eli's name later. Just comment below, and I'll let you know his name.
It's not a liar, though, right?
No, Eli.
It's not a that's just I'm just saying. Anyway.
Yeah, just so you know. That's why I'm up here with ĺⴜ Sorry.
ĺⴜ.
And our topic again, question was,
Does the truth really set you free?
you think Paulina's going to let us know that?
Yeah, I think Perlena gonna let us know if we like the truth or not.
Moscato is like, don't mug the truth. I'm trying to make it work.
So this is episode 2, and I think it's really important for those of who are tuning in, a little bit of information about you guys. Because, there's going to be tons of first-time listeners, watchers of our show. Yeah. So can we get a little introduction of both of you guys, like who you are and maybe what you do, and why should people listen to you?
Go ahead, Empress.
Well, thank you. As far as I believe within myself, okay, let's start with who am I? I am Tamara Monique Walker. I am a semi-public figure, recording artist, singer, songwriter, fire. I'm also a healer. I do have a healing garden as a vendor. But one of the things I feel I'm of age.
Oh, that's why she has wisdom.
My
She's
wisdom,
of age.
experience of age. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to live 61 years old and don't have anything, didn't learn anything from life to where you can give it back to somebody. I've raised 4 kids. I have 10 grandkids and 1 great-grand. Do you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I've been through about a lot of things, even from breaking my neck to being on drugs, to being in prison, to being in love, to being not, to being this not. I just
You
rhymed.
snot?
I don't know. Can you cry?
Oh,
when
no.
you cry from a broken heart,
okay, snot.
everything, even when you're like in church,
I'm
all
not
this stuff.
snotting,
So,
but okay.
That's just about who I am right here. I love you guys, your gifts, your talents, people, supporting the community, yada, yada, yada. I can go on and on. But anyway, that's a little bit about me. What about, who is you?
I'm, of course, the queen of here. No, I am, of course, a playwright, director. I am a mother of everybody's kids, even mine, I guess. And
guess.
I have 4 grandbabies, and I am now a book writer, and I just love life, and I really learned from everything I went through, and I pay attention to other people to really get a true concept of what is not just my opinion, but what doesn't work that I've seen, as well as things that I have seen that does work, and then try to put a flavor for people to understand. Because I think sometimes we talk at people, but we're not really trying to get them to understand in their language. And we all have our own specific language that we can understand clearly to help, and that's what I try to do. And I think that's why I can sometimes give some good insight.
Yes, I think I forgot to also mention the fact that thoughts matter. So basically getting to the root of also understanding a person's thoughts or why they're thinking that particular way. You know what I'm saying? And helping
Oh my
them.
gosh, I totally thought you said thoughts.
I did.
No, he's talking about thoughts.
Like
There's
thoughts.
a different
Them
type
hoes-
of
I
thought.
was like
Them
thoughts
hoes-
now.
Stop it.
Them
What
hoes over
is
there.
this? What kind of
Is that what that means?
that
Yes.
hole over there? You didn't know
Them
that?
Hoes over there.
Thoughts.
Oh no!
Yeah, I
mean,
totally
you're thinking.
misread that. I
Oh,
totally I was like, this conversation just got really real. But all right, we gonna go there.
I guess they matter too.
All thoughts matter. All
They're
thoughts
doing
matter.
that for a reason, right? I mean,
And
you
isn't
know.
it funny that I remember what that meant? Too?
I can't
That's
believe
good.
that. I can't
Hey, someone had to remember with me. It was just gonna be me and him over here. Giggling.
What you know about that over there? Don't get a whooping up.
So anyway, let's try our drink. I'm excited to try our drink
Okay.
and see what we're doing. Now that we know we're not talking about
Them thoughts over there.
over there.
Cheers, yo. Now y'all like the sweet stuff.
Oh, I'm gonna tell you, I do,
Diabetes in a liquor bottle.
and that's why you see mine.
Well, we got to know the percentage of alcohol in this one. Last week we had
6%.
This is 6.
8%.
So we're just down one notch.
Just 1% less.
Yeah, we're 8% over here,
It's all good. All good.
So this is an 8% of y'all.
so I'm gonna have to really drink my tea tonight, y'all.
All right. So let's go back into the question. Let's dive head first.
Yes.
Does the truth really set you free? Simple. Let's go with the simple answer: yes or no. Let's go with the Queen.
No,
Ooh, Empress.
No, I agree.
I'm gonna go with yes because I want to be that guy,
Okay, that guy.
and I will
Be
defend my
that
yes.
guy.
I will.
And
I
I
will.
do-
I will defend my yes.
okay.
But wait a minute, I'll back up your yes, because to me, you know, to be honest, I went with no because I kind of felt like where she's coming, but to be honest, my experience with the truth has been both. But if you balance it out with me, the truth does set me free, but the truth in some areas didn't set me free, only accordingly to other people. And if I believe what they say and won't allow myself to be free because of guilt and shame, then I won't be free, even though it's true, if that makes any sense.
Oh, you went all spiritual and shit.
I'm just saying.
All right. No, that's cool. Lenora, why you say no?
Oh, I said no because if you tell somebody the truth, their feelings is hurt, which then bothers
but
you,
that's you.
and then hurt. No, that's
No, I mean, does the truth set you free?
does truth set
for
me
you?
free? If I
Not for
believe it's-
somebody else.
Well,
but
I don't
mean,
know.
with
Like I
you.
can put on me. Does it set me free? I have no idea because I don't know if I'm always giving the truth.
Oh, wow.
Because really, people don't always
I've
give you
never
the
thought of
truth
it that way.
because they don't want to hurt your feelings or they don't want to deal with your
But
mouth
then
or
you're
they
not
don't want to
being
deal
true,
with
so
it.
you're not being free. Do you think maybe?
No, I'm free.
Oh.
But if they lying to me, I'm.
Oh, if they're lying to you. Okay, so I think I'm looking at this from a different perspective from me. Because I lay down at night with myself, and so in my life, in and me, if the truth set me free, if I'm being totally honest with you, now yes, I'm gonna be free because I didn't lie. If I lie, then I feel like I'm in bondage. But sometimes, like you were saying, if you're telling somebody the truth, I mean, it may not set them free; they'll be offended. But me, at the end of the day, because I was honest and I was truthful, I can go to bed free and with a clear conscience.
Well, I can say no for me because of the simple fact that if half the stuff that came out of my brain came out of my mouth, feelings would be hurt. That's why I use all my mouthpieces for the people in my household so they can hear it, and then they can say, don't say that out loud, and I say, okay.
So I'm going to push back on Lenora a little bit because so here's the thing. I understand exactly where you're coming from, but do you think that if we were all to be able to tell the truth and not necessarily lie, but also don't say things to hurt people, that it will set you free? Because it sounds like, just from what you're stating yourself, and this is just my assumption, if I'm wrong, by all means, but you think that if you were to tell everybody the honest to God truth from what's in your head, that you would hurt people's feelings. But do you feel that if you were to be honest with people and try to figure out a different way of saying it that's more nice, that you are, in a sense, it would be a better scenario?
Nope.
Why?
Because a lot of people in this world don't know who they really are. So a lot of people say they can handle things, or you could tell me something, and until that situation actually comes up, usually they really don't know. And when you do, they feel offended or they feel hurt. And because I don't really, like, even when I say stuff, I really don't try to come out to hurt anybody. So a lot of times I just keep my mouth closed. So if they ask me questions, I'll try to either say with the response of not really answering the question or avoid them. But I know if I told them the truth, it would not set them free. And then all that's going to do is later on is give me a headache. So I'd rather just not. Because a lot of people will tell you, like, I remember a long time ago, me and my best friend that we ended up finding out we were cousins to my stepdad and stuff, we had this pact that if any of our boyfriends or men cheat on us and we know about it, we're going to tell. Right. And my mama said, don't you ever tell. I said, I got to tell her because we made a pact, we made a promise, and I'm not breaking my promise. And when I found out her man was trying to talk to my new friend, and she didn't even know that it was a circle, like she didn't know that I knew him, and that he had a girlfriend, which of course would be my best friend / cousin. And when I told her, she then went to my mom and said, I was jealous of her, and we haven't been friends since. And even though we try to reconnect now, it's like we don't have that connection anymore. And I really miss her. Like, that was one person that was a let go of a friendship that I could say I miss. I don't miss people. If it's let go, it's let go. I don't really miss it. That's one friendship I do truly miss. And it got ruined because I told the truth. And I didn't say it mean. I didn't come out harsh. But again, who did it set free?